Hey, Brown Beauties. Welcome to Well Honestly, the podcast, sponsored by Brown Women Wellness. I'm Andretta, a functional nutrition wellness coach.
And I'm Akila. We are your mother-daughter hosts, bringing two different generations together weekly to educate you on all things related to health, nutrition, financial, and mental wellness during these changing times.
Once we know what choices we have, we can do better because we know the struggle to stay healthy is real.
We invite you to come as you are, but leave inspired to become your best healthy self. So let's get started. Hello, everybody.
Hey, and we're back again.
Yes. Keep this party going.
Let's keep it going.
This week's episode is all about tips and tricks. I think that when we do these type of things, it's a little popular because you come with some interesting stuff. And every now and again, I'm like, okay, I know that, or I have no idea what you're talking about. Y'all remember the episode that's going to always take me out is the aluminum foil episode. That to this day, I can't believe you made a whole episode about aluminum foil. I digress. I said, girl, child, what?
Well, we won't do aluminum foil.
No, we will not. That took me out.
So if you guys want to find that episode, you got to go back and go up in that little search bar.
Yes, honey.
And put aluminum foil in, it'll pop up.
You had a whole key on aluminum foil too. Like it wasn't you was coming with it. I said, well, I'll be. But today,
yes,
we are
got
doing
some hacks.
Yes, we have our 5 tips and tricks to save you time, money, and get you healthy in the kitchen.
All right, let's do number one.
All
right, we know how we go to the grocery store and buy all them fruits and vegetables. And we have such great intentions when we buy those fruits and vegetables.
Child. I just cleaned out my refrigerator the other day and threw away so much.
And it's really sad that we have to waste so much time and money. Well, let me tell you something. We got 2 hacks today that's going to help you out a lot. One of them is cleaning them. Now,
cleaning what?
Cleaning your fruits and your vegetables.
Okay.
Getting rid of the pesticides. If you don't buy even if you buy organic, you still want to clean because you don't know whose hands have touched this stuff. Okay. Okay. So, but if you don't buy organic, you still need to clean and remove the toxins and the pesticides from it.
Let me tell you something. I hate to bring it down, but you know how we do.
Okay.
We clean.
Uh-huh.
I bet not hear about our brown babes going straight from the grocery to your in your mouth or on the stove. You better clean them fruits and vegetables.
Wait a minute.
Just like you clean your chicken.
I had someone tell me that because you know how the water always sprays over into. They told me that they thought that was clean. You don't know how many people have touched that fruit and vegetable.
Not only that, the produce section when they got everything sitting on top.
Yeah.
I done seen stuff roll down the floor, and what I see, the person pick it up and put it right back on the thing.
They sure do.
That happens.
It
does. Goes from the truck inside the grocery store. You think that it's a clean move?
Right.
That stuff is on the asphalt.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Clean your stuff.
So let me just show you something. So you know how we buy these expensive spray bottles of...
A waste of time and money.
Yes. Guess what we need to do? That good old peroxide.
Yes.
Everybody got some peroxide in their house.
Yes.
The 3% food grade, that brown bottle peroxide.
The one you be gurgling with.
The one you get at Walgreens that you see in no shelf or any grocery store, wherever you are.
The one that's sitting behind your bathroom sink since forever.
It's sitting there. Let me tell you something. It removes every toxin and pesticide on any fruit and vegetable. Put some in a spray bottle, you guys. 1 part peroxide, 1 part water. Put it in a spray bottle. Spray it on your fruit. If you too, sometimes we get a little lazy. Now, the ideal situation would be when you come home from the grocery store is to fill your sink up with some water and put some peroxide, maybe a half a cup of peroxide in the water and let the fruits and vegetables just soak for a minute or 2 and then take them all out and then let them dry. That's a lot of work and a lot of people just don't feel like doing that. So if you want to do it 1 fruit and 1 vegetable at a time, that's fine too. Just take it, spray it, rinse it, dry it, eat it. Okay.
That's it.
I mean, the peroxide will kill it. I tell you.
If you think about it killing bacteria in your mouth, when you gargle with peroxide and all other kind of stuff, why wouldn't it do it for your
peroxide has so many uses. We could do a whole episode on peroxide if we wanted to, but we won't. Then here's another little hack. This one I love. So how you know after you clean them, what do you do with those fruits and vegetables?
Are we on to number 2?
We're on to number 2.
All right.
So they're clean now.
Mm-hmm.
They're dry.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best way to store them?
Put them babies in the plastic that they come in right in your refrigerator.
And that's what the average person does. But guess what? They will last so much longer if you put them in mason jars. So cut them up. You're going to cut them up. Now, see, this is called prepping your food.
I was just about to say, this is just another form of meal prepping.
It's meal prepping, but you can do it on Sunday. You got it for the whole week. So you won't spoil this stuff. And if you've already cleaned it, you took your peroxide, you've already cleaned them. Now you're putting them in mason jars. Imagine, just visualize this.
I can't.
Imagine strawberries in a mason jar. Imagine your cut up onions in a mason jar. Imagine your celery
full with mason jars.
I have mason jars, my friend, and it's glass, so you're not getting all of that stuff from plastic, because y'all know plastics is killing the earth. Okay,
yeah, it is.
So we need to get rid of as much plastic. But here's the other trick: it lasts so much longer in the mason jars.
I can attest to that on accident.
Oh my God, it's amazing. So that way you won't spoil or, leave it out and all that stuff.
Peak adulting is doing that.
Is that?
Peak adulting.
Is that a new word?
Peak adulting.
What's that?
That means that you're adulting at the highest level.
Oh yeah, that's a millennial word, peak adulting, because I never heard that before.
Okay. Those that get it know.
Yeah, all the millennials. So anyway, I know it takes time to do this stuff, but if you do it, I try to have a little method to my madness. I kind of do that on Sunday, then it's there for the rest of the week, and I don't have to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday till I go back to the grocery store again.
Yeah.
So listen, that's key. Now, here's the one that blew me away. Woo, child, I just learned this one. This one blew me away. Avocados.
Okay.
Number 3.
All right.
Now, everybody know how good avocados are for you. They do. That's one of those, by the way, it's a fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And it does so many things. I put avocados in my smoothies. I cut up an avocado. I have avocado on my toast. I have avocado as a side because it's one of those good fats that fill you up. And it fills you up so that you don't go hungry. That's what avocados do.
It also takes on the flavor that you give it, because avocados have zero flavor and taste.
Zero. And listen, when I was doing fruit and vegetables only during my detox, when I was, I told you guys about what happened to us last week. And one of the things they had to do was clean the system out. So you had to detox a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I put some salt and pepper on them bad boys and thought I was eating meat. Okay. I did everything but fry the avocado. Okay.
Yeah.
But here's the problem with avocado. Picking them from the store, getting the right ones, because there's a consistency to an avocado that is just perfect.
Yeah.
You want it where it's not too hard, it's not too soft. You know how you go in and the ones that are organic, you can see them, they're always dark brown with dimples on them.
Mm-hmm.
That's overripe. So you can either get them overripe or not ripe enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then you try to buy them where they'll last a long time. Avocado can take a little bit of, it really takes a song and a dance, because you're trying to figure out, okay, well, how long do you think you're going to have this avocado? Oh, well, you had this avocado a week. Well, we all know that after a week, an avocado can be dead. They'll last about a week. So when I saw this hack, I almost passed out. This girl, and if you scroll down, we even have a picture of it. This girl, I don't know if you can get that picture and put it up on the screen.
All right.
But this girl took an avocado and she put the whole avocado in water.
Okay.
Lasts forever. I've had mine in water now for 4 weeks.
So you put the whole
avocado.
And you submerge it in water and you keep it submerged in the
refrigerator.
Huh.
They never go bad.
Huh.
Right now I'm at 4 weeks because I tested this myself.
Wow.
And it's the perfect, when I take one out of the water and I slice it in half, it's the perfect consistency.
Interesting.
I know. I thought so too. Because I can't tell you how many avocados I done threw away. So
a whole bag.
So I was speechless. And I gave that hack. So remember that. They stay good for freaking ever.
Okay.
If you put them in water in the fridge and you got you some avocado. So just make sure that the water covers them. Don't put them in there and your water ain't covering the whole avocado, okay? Brown Women Wellness mission is to empower brown women and their families through education and products to help improve their family health and wellness through a lifestyle of easy and actionable steps. I'm Andretta Robinson, functional nutrition wellness coach. In 2008, I was diagnosed with an early stage of cancer. My doctor wanted to remove my womb as a cure, but I was determined there had to be another way. After lots of research, I found a curable alternative, forcing my doctor to treat it without any surgery. And in 2018, I was visiting my aunt in Atlanta after having lost my mother to heart disease and saw her health was in distress with high blood pressure and all things related. A visit to the health food store to formulate herbal teas, which is now called Brown Women Wellness Anti-Inflammation Tea, and a diet and lifestyle change turned my aunt's health around. I knew I had found my calling. We bring you healthy lifestyle information through our Brown Women Wellness website, our Brown Women Wellness Facebook group, emails, Instagram, and other social media websites, and our Well Honestly podcast. Find us. You'll be glad you did. All right, let's talk about number 4.
Yes.
This is one of my favorites. Go with it, Keela. Tell them about it.
So this is about how to pick the best apples all the time. Now, I am an apple enthusiast.
Are you really?
I love apples. I almost eat an apple a day, and that's not on the corny level of what the doctors say.
It actually does, though.
But, I just do it because I genuinely do enjoy apples. I enjoy it with almond butter. I enjoy it in my smoothies. I enjoy it. Whatever. I just love apples.
Okay.
So, and I look up on picking good apples. First of all, mini rant, and I mean very mini.
Okay.
I'm an apple snob.
Yeah,
okay?
I am too.
I believe in gala apples only.
Oh, you are an apple snob.
That's the only apple that I eat. Personally, like if I go to the store and get it. Now, if there's another apple around, then I deal with it.
Okay.
I can't stand green apples. They hurt my teeth.
Okay.
They're too tart and sweet.
Yes.
And then these cotton candy apples, these
Not cotton
other
candy
names that they be
apples.
coming up with, apples, pink ladies, all that.
Yeah.
Nah. The crispness, the juiciness, and the sweetness of a gala apple is mwah. It's chef's kiss. With all that being said, the way to pick a good apple is simply to go into the grocery store, and when you pick the apple, you don't want that apple that is just perfectly symmetric and
wait a minute.
and-
You know how you go in the grocery store and they be wax shiny red,
Yes.
and they're all perfect and they lined up.
Yes.
Those are not your good apples.
No, you want the apple that has some character to it.
Yes, you
it
do.
has a little roughness,
Yes,
some
you do.
texture,
Because it's
personality, if you will.
and you know why? Because it's laid on the ground longer. It's laid on the ground longer. It's not picked too early,
right.
and it's sweet.
It's similar to a watermelon.
True.
If you don't know how to pick a watermelon, you don't want to go for that perfect watermelon. It won't be sweet at all.
Right.
You want the watermelon that got beat up on the
Right,
truck a little
right.
bit. That's what you want. So that is the key. Go for the imperfectly looking good apples. You'll get a sweet apple every time.
But I have a confession to make. I had taken apples out of my diet.
You took all fruit out of
I
your diet for a
did, and that
long
was
time.
a mistake. I learned that while I was going through my health episode that I needed, after I spoke with my naturopath doctor, she was like, first thing she did was say, you need some fruit in your diet. And the best one is apple.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that is because apples can actually regulate your digestive system.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. If you ever feel like, stuck and you know what I'm talking about, constipated, go get you an apple.
True.
Okay? Because an apple.
The fiber will move you.
That fiber will move you. It's a critical food for the liver. It does so many things. Anti-inflammatory. It helps with all your diseases out here. And if you, again, it's very impactful for people suffering from constipation. So, it's just good. So when you go into the store, Keela said it just right. Go in the store, look for the skin that has that geographic or planetary appearance. It looks like a map on the apple. And it almost resembles a map. And that's the more imperfect the apple is, the better.
Yeah.
So, all right, go ahead.
Number 5, to heal your gut, to change your life, what you all need to try to do
Yes.
is incorporate celery juice into your morning routine.
Lord have
Let me
mercy.
tell you something.
That was a hack that I had no idea.
When I was going through my episode in life, not too long ago, like we talked about in the last episode, I discovered celery. I knew about celery juice prior to discovering like the real benefits of it. But two things: the holistic doctor that I was working with, and just me kind of just going through some of my own research, led me down the path of doing celery juice. It changed my whole shebang. Okay. I went from I couldn't keep nothing down. I had no appetite, nauseous, all this other kind of stuff, to health, like healing, probably in a matter of a week. Celery juice is medicinal when juiced. I'm going to say that again. It is medicinal when juiced.
Yes.
So it's a difference between eating it raw and eating it whole or cooked, and then juicing it. There are salt crystals in the juice of celery that bind to the body's organs and systems and clears out the toxins, the slush, the issues. The more you drink celery juice and the more in volume, so you can start out small. I would not recommend, first of all, before we get into recommendations, you can start out small and then work your way up. But the more that you drink, like 32 ounces in a day, the more you drink, the more the crystal salts and the celery has a chance to bind to what is wrong and flush and filter that out. Celery juice changed my life. I did it for a full month. She told me to do it for a week. I just kept going. And I mean, it's done wonders. It helped with my anxiety. It helped with my IBS. It helped with, because everything that I was going through, again, was gut related. So this impacted me a great deal. I'm going to say this. It regulated my blood sugar because I did have blood sugar issues. I lost weight because of this whole digestive thing. That really wasn't what I was trying to do, but it does help regulate your weight. Helps balance disorders, adrenal disorders, all those different things it does. But here's the deal. Just do it. Because celery juice doesn't taste the greatest.
Well, I had to the first time I drank some, and I'm one of those people, Keela, no, I can drink almost anything green. But the first time I drank it, it made me feel a little nauseated.
Same.
And so, but the more I drink, I only drink 16 ounces every morning, and you have to space out the celery juice. And if you want to know more about celery juice, we're going to put a link to this podcast by Anthony William. He's the medical medium that started the whole celery juice craze. And if you want to get for all my scientific people out there who want to know the who, what, and why celery juice, this is the book that we recommend that you read. And if you're having any issues like digestion or bloating, eczema, infections, UTIs, if you even got acne, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, ulcers, liver problems, celery juice will address all those things.
It's a hack.
It's a hack. So when I discovered it, Keela actually turned me on to it. And hey, it's made a big difference.
And the key is you do it first thing in the morning. You drink some water.
Yes.
You wait about 15 minutes.
Yes.
Then you drink your celery juice on an empty stomach.
Yes.
You need to wait about 15 to 30 minutes after your celery juice to eat something. The reason for this is because celery juice, you want it to hit your organs clear and free of any kind of food or anything that you put into your body so it can do its job.
And it did the job for both of us.
Yeah.
We are living
I'm
testimony.
passionate about that, honey.
Yeah.
Listen.
We're living testimonies.
Stop worrying about what it
juice.
tastes like.
Right.
Okay? And you don't dilute it with anything else. Not a lemon, not an apple, not a nothing.
Nothing.
Straight celery juice.
I gulp mine down in the morning.
Me too.
I don't even think about it. I just gulp it down and say, okay, I'm done with that.
Same.
But if you got, when you do start this, you'll start feeling and seeing the difference. You won't have a problem wanting to drink it in the morning.
True.
Okay.
True.
And that's
today's episode.
Today's episode. So where can they find us, Keela?
You can find us everywhere. Brown Women Wellness. Well, honestly, the podcast, on our website, on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Well, honestly, the podcast or Brown Women Wellness.
And find us if you want to join our Facebook group. We are Brown Women Wellness Facebook group, where every week we post a lot of these things on Facebook in our group, and we talk about these kind of things. So, all right, that just wraps us up.
That's it.
So what's our ending now? Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to Well, Honestly, the podcast. If you want to know more about us and our products, check us out over on our website at brownwomenwellness.com. And remember, ladies, we are not doctors, and any information shared by us is not medical advice. Always follow your doctor's advice.
And don't forget to rate and review our podcast and let us know what you loved about this week's episode. And please subscribe to wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Feel free to email us and let us know what you would like to hear more of from us. Don't be afraid to say hi. We'll say hi right back to you.
Don't forget to find us across all social platforms at Brown Women Wellness. As always, show notes with links to what we talked about today in this week's episode will be in the description box below. Thanks for listening.